So guess who's back with a new fresh art video? Hello guys, Marie here, and today I will take a closer look at and share my opinion on this little thing, the VIVIVA color sheets. And some of you may remember that I actually did a review of this a little while ago, but that was actually this old one. This is the new updated version, so all the flaws and things that I thought were less good about this old one has been fixed in this new. So this is a product after a long time of working on and developing these color sheet booklets, and now they are finally launching today, actually April 25th on Indiegogo. So I know it is a really big day for the creator of these VIVIVA color sheets. So if you'd like to grab one of these yourself, I will leave a link in the info box below to the campaign where you can support them and pre-order these color sheets, and once they reach their goal they will start to ship out the color sheets to the backers. And since it is an affiliate link, all the purchases or contributions made through that specific link will also help me out a little, so it is a good way to support me at the same time if you like to do that. And there will also be a tiny little giveaway. 3 winners will get 2 of these color sheets each. 1 winner will also get a signed print of the artwork that I will make in this video with these colors. I will leave a link in the description box below to the giveaway, and there will also be more information about it, so check that out. Now let's try out and take a closer look on these VIVIVA color sheets. So these are watercolors in paper form, which I think is pretty cool, and I'm not gonna dwell too much on this old one because we want to focus on the new, but I just want to show you real quick what they have updated since my last review. 2 problems that I had with the old one was that it was quite hard sometimes to identify the colors. This one that looks kind of greenish golden and it is so pretty is actually violet, and this shiny burgundy is blue, so that could be a little confusing. And another problem was that when the sheets got wet after using them and painting and stuff, they stuck together really easy, and you had to wait for them to dry before you could switch to another color or close the booklet and such, so that could be a bit time consuming. Now let's see how this new one looks. It is a little larger, and instead of only 12 colors we have now 16. We have some instructions on the first page, that is very neat. Please wash your hands with soap after use. Yeah, I might actually have to do that because some of the colors are rubbing off really easy. And here we have the actual color sheets. So to solve the problem with the pages sticking together, they have added this extra plastic sheet between the pages. That is really great. That is a really good way to solve that problem. They have also named all the colors and put color swatches by the edges of the sheet so that they are easy to find. Without these names and swatches, I wouldn't be able to tell that these purple looking colors are actually green and blue. Last time when I tried these colors, I got so impressed by how pigmented they were, and they didn't fail to impress me today either. They look super vibrant and they feel very smooth to work with. For the color palette itself, I could wish for a bit more cooler color tones, and some of the colors look a bit similar, but for the look and the feel of the colors, they get thumbs up from me. And it seems like the plastic sheet between the pages are working really well. No pages are sticking together so far, so that is awesome. I will be painting on this Fabriano smooth Bristol board. I really love the effect of watercolors on smooth paper, a water brush, and some masking tape to keep the paper from warping when I paint on it. And of course the VIVIVA color sheets, and I will be painting this cute little kitten in a flower pot. I'm also using a piece of plastic to mix the paints on because I don't want the colors to get muddy or dirty. And as I mentioned before, these paints are very pigmented, and a little paint really goes a long way, and since I'm used to less pigmented watercolors, I might have picked up a little too much paint at some points, and I got this really dark color. So you can mix them with a lot of water but still get this very vibrant result. So I'm sure that this paint could last pretty long if you're just painting smaller things like this. And I also like that they stay as bright and nice even after they dried. Some watercolors tend to fade just a little once they've dried. I also like to mention the reason why I decided to support this VIVIVA color sheet project, besides that I think that the watercolors looks absolutely beautiful. This isn't a huge company that have asked me to just review their product. This is a med school student from India that also loves to paint. But since they were busy being a student and all that, they found it very inconvenient carrying around all the painting supplies and stuff, and they wanted a better and easier way to bring the paints with them. And to make a long story short, that is how the VIVIVA color sheets were born, and there is a lot of heart and thought put into this project, and I thought it would be a good thing to help them out a little, the best way I can, and I also thought that you guys would actually like it. I know many of you liked the last review that I made, so that is why I'm sharing it with you. So I'm just playing around with the colors and having fun. I wanted to make this artwork really colorful, and I tried using all the colors in the booklet. Since I'm drawing a bunch of different plants and leaves, I could wish for a bit more green tones. There are two more yellowish greens that are very similar and one bluish teal green, and I wanted this more bright or deep forest green, you know, but it wasn't really a huge problem since I could just add a bit of yellow to the blue-green color or a bit of blue to the yellowish greens, and since the colors mixes very well, I had no trouble getting the color that I wanted. But if you're just gonna use the colors as they are without any mixing, I think I like another green actually. So even if the old version of the color sheets has its flaws, I did actually really like it, and that is my true honest opinion, by the way. If I didn't like this product, I wouldn't agree on doing a second review, but now the pages aren't sticking together, so you don't have to wait for them to dry and stuff, and it is easy to flip through the pages and find the colors that you're looking for, and I think all these little changes in the new one are really great, and it has made me like it even more. And I think I said this in my last review that I might not pick these over my regular pan watercolors, but if I would travel somewhere, this would be very handy to bring with me since they are so small and compact, or if you just want to go to the park or out in the forest or to a cafe and sit there and paint, this would be perfect for that, and I'm hoping to use these more this summer when I'm spending more time outside. When I'm done painting, I finish it all up by outlining it with my trusty old brush pen. I can't remember what this one is called, it isn't my Copic one, I'm saving that for my markers, but I will list all supplies in the description box below, so you can look there if you're curious about what I'm using in this video. If I had to complain about anything with these color sheets, it would be that some of the paints are rubbing off really easy. As I mentioned before, all the colors have this more harder surface and they don't rub off very easy. Your fingers may get a little stained, but that is just normal when poking on paints, I guess. But this magenta one is more like a compact powder or like an eyeshadow, and if you just touch it a little, you will get pink stains everywhere. My fingernails got stained and my white keyboard and even my ear. I don't know how that happened, and they are actually a bit hard to get off even with soap. And I'm not ranting about this, by the way, it is just a little warning and perhaps a request to the developer to maybe fix this problem if that's possible, because other than that I am really loving these color sheets. And I'm really loving how this little pot cat is turning out too. I think it's super cute. I wanted to paint a bunch of different kinds of plants around the cat in different shapes, and I usually get stuck on only drawing one kind of plant, so I tried adding a bit more variety to them. And I really recommend using references when you're out of ideas like I was. So I went to Google and searched for plants and I got a bunch of different ideas, so that is very handy. And I also love this little gardening spade, or trowel I think it's called. So in conclusion, what do I think about these VIVIVA color sheets? I do wish that some of the colors didn't rub off as easy as they do, but if you're just careful, it isn't a big problem. Just be sure to wash your hands after using them. But other than that, as you may have guessed by now, I do really like them. I would recommend them to anyone that wants pigmented watercolors that are translucent but still fairly covering. They are easy to bring with you, or you could just paint with them at home as any other watercolors. A little paint goes a long way, and it is easy to mix the paint to get new color tones. So yeah, they are getting good reviews from me. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video and this review and this cute little artwork. Don't forget to support the VIVIVA color sheets on Indiegogo and pre-order one of them yourself if you think they seem interesting. Link is in the info box below, and there you will also find more information about the giveaway, where you have the chance to win the color sheets and a signed print of this cute little kitten. So that is all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Keep drawing my happy cats. Bye!